I'm going to call this William's puppy problem.
Oh, yes, William's puppy problem.
Who wants to kick off about William's puppy problem?
Well, actually, it's not really just William's puppy problem. I think when, listen, let's look at the birthday picture.
Okay, let's look at the picture.
So it was William's birthday, 43rd birthday on Saturday, day before yours.
Yeah.
Weren't you telling us a really interesting fact last week that makes him a Leo or
no? He's a Gemini
or something.
It's summer
You're
solstice.
On the cusp
he's
and
on
he
summer
is
solstice. He's a Gemini. I'm the next day, so I'm on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer.
I would love to be born. Just want to say on the longest day of the year. Wouldn't that just be the best day, rather than have your birthday in the middle of winter or something?
Yeah, summer babies are the best.
That's true.
Anyway, so a picture was released by Kensington Palace showing him with 3 of the 4 puppies that their dog Orla had given birth to. And now there is an organisation called PETA, P-E-T-A, which essentially said they shouldn't be pushing out more puppies when they could go and rescue some from a home, which is, and I think they said in the press release, which is what Queen Camilla did when she went to Battersea and got another rescue dog from there.
Yeah, and that's not something we can argue with Afia, is it? Because
Molly is the dog. Yes.
The King and Queen very open about the fact they go to Battersea Cats and Dogs Home.
Yes. Yeah. And she's royal patron.
Yeah, and they choose rescued dogs as opposed to breeding. And the comparison, when you look at those 2 stories there, you sort of think, actually it's a bit of an own goal there, William.
It is a bit of an own goal, yeah. And especially as, Camilla is the patron of Battersea Cats and Dogs Home, and especially as pretty much all the dogs that Charles and Camilla have, they have rescued. You think to yourself, yikes, probably should have gone down to Battersea to get yourself a new pet. It is a bit of an own goal. Doesn't make them look great.
Dogs.
Oh dear. In what was clearly meant to be Prince William's big birthday boy goes soft moment, the palace dropped a shiny set of photos featuring the heir to the throne cozied up with, wait for it, a litter of painfully posh purebred puppies. Yes, while the nation's cost of living is doing Olympic-level backflips and animal shelters are bursting at the seams, William's big photo op served us golden retrievers, golden lighting and golden cluelessness. Apparently, nothing says relatable future king like posing with dogs that probably have titles longer than your mortgage agreement. Meanwhile, Queen Consort Camilla is out here like, darling, I adopted a rescue, remember those? Because while Camilla went full hash adopt don't shop and showed the kind of compassion that actually resonates with the public, William said, let them eat kibble, and rolled out his puppy monarchy of privilege. The backlash came in hot and fast. Twitter, or X, did what it does best, roast and retweet, with critics calling the moment more staged than a royal wave. The optics, yikes, especially when Meghan and Harry are across the pond, fostering rescue beagles and preaching purpose, and Will is out here treating puppies like luxury handbag accessories. If this was meant to be a heartwarmer, it landed closer to Puppygate aristocrats gone wild. Even the corgis are side-eyeing this one. The British public, already on a short leash with Palace PR, saw right through the fluff. Pun fully intended. The moment screamed focus group, approved cuteness rather than real connection, and at a time when people are craving authenticity, not Instagram-filtered inbreeding. Bottom line, the royal family needs to ditch the outdated playbook of photo-op perfection and embrace the messier, more meaningful world of real connection. Because if there's one thing we know by now, it's this. No amount of golden fur can distract from a tone-deaf palace trying too hard. Final verdict? Cute pups, bad move, Will. Next time, maybe rescue a mutt, roll up your sleeves. And take a note from Camilla's script, or dare we say it, Harry and Meghan's. Well. Prince William turned a year older, and to celebrate, the palace gifted us all a royal photoshoot, so sugar-coated it could send Paddington Bear into a diabetic coma. The future king, smiling serenely in a field, surrounded by 3 gloriously groomed breeder-born puppies. Or, right, wrong? Enter PETA, the internet, and every rescue dog across the Commonwealth howling in unison, what is this fluffery? Because while Will was out here debuting his Puppies and Privilege Spring-Summer 2024 collection, rescue shelters across the UK are bursting at the seams. Meanwhile, Camilla and Charles are flexing their dog-loving street cred by adopting from actual shelters. The Queen Consort is like, look, darling, I saved a life, while William's over here posing like he just picked his pups off the Fortnum and Mason's organic pet menu. PETA didn't even wait for tea. They immediately jumped in, clapping back with a, hey, maybe next time promote adoption, instead of accessorizing with aristocratic animals. And honestly, they're not wrong. The palace clearly wanted Golden Retriever Soft Boy Energy trademark, but what they got was, did you just gentrify dog ownership vibes? Critics are calling it the Puppy Privilege Parade, a phrase that honestly deserves to be stitched onto a velvet cushion and placed next to William's next photo op, preferably with a rescue mutt named Accountability. Because, let's be real, The royal family's attempts at relatable are starting to feel like they were designed by an AI trained exclusively on old country life covers and vague memories of Diana's charm. In an era where the public is more conscious than ever about ethical choices, from fast fashion to fur babies, this was a fluff piece that flopped spectacularly. So next time, dear royals, rescue a dog, name it Karma, let it photobomb the portrait. Throw in some shelter statistics while you're at it, because no matter how cute the puppies are, if the vibe screams bougie breeder chic, the public's going to sniff it out like a Labrador on a sausage trail. Final word, cute photo, bad optics. And if you listen closely, you can still hear Camilla's rescue dog in the distance, judging. Oh boy. Kensington Palace really let the purebred pups out of the PR kennel on this one. In what was clearly meant to be Prince William's awe, he's just like us. 43rd birthday photo shoot, the palace decided nothing says modern monarchy like plopping the future king in a field surrounded by fluffy breeder-born puppies. Because who doesn't spend their birthday like a royal Disney prince mid-musical number? Spoiler alert, it backfired harder than a corgi on chilly night. Within minutes of release, the public response could be summed up in 2 words. Read the room. While rescue shelters across the UK are overflowing, William's carefully curated puppy privilege parade gave off Major Crufts catalogue meets taxpayer-funded photoshoot energy. Meanwhile, Meghan Sussex is over in California sipping organic chamomile, promoting ethical business practices, rescuing actual dogs, and doing so without needing a golden hour camera crew. Even royal commentators couldn't hold back. One called the photo an embarrassing PR pothole, another dubbed it the Great Puppy Gaffe of 2024. And somewhere Camilla's rescue terrier was probably throwing side-eye across Buckingham Palace. Let's be honest, this wasn't about dogs. It was about dogged desperation to clean up William's image with a sprinkling of golden retrievers and hope no one would notice the whiff of aristocratic aloofness. Instead, it screamed, "Let them eat bonios!" Meanwhile, critics are asking the obvious, why not adopt from a shelter? Why not use that moment to shine a light on animal welfare? Why do the puppies look like they have their own trust funds? In the age of authenticity, people can smell staged sincerity like a wet Labrador in a Rolls Royce. So here's some royal advice. Next time, ditch the breeder fluff, grab a muddy mutt, roll up those Eton sleeves, and maybe, just maybe, check the vibe before you post. Because in this era, cute doesn't cut it if it's clueless. Oh, what a tale of 2 royals. On one side, we've got Prince William's glamorous puppy photo shoot, a field of impeccably groomed, pedigreed pups worthy of their own society pages. The palace likely hoped for heart emojis and humanising vibes, but ended up delivering nothing more than a field day for internet side-eye. Public shelters, overflowing, common sense, missing in action. Meanwhile, Camilla cruised in low-key, adopting a humble rescue dog from a shelter she supports as patron. No golden hour filter required. Quiet compassion and real action. It rubbed off as refreshingly genuine. Meanwhile, William's trendy puppy privilege parade screamed tone-deaf flex. Look at me, I have premium fur accessories. Royal commentators wasted no time labelling the contrast ironic, hypocritical, and a masterclass in missing the mark on authenticity. As people grow increasingly wary of manufactured PR moments, this pup-packed parody served as a glaring reminder. Cuteness only works if it's real, relatable, and responsibly sourced. In the end, Camilla's fur friend gets coats of approval and warm clicks. William's posh pooches, they're fluff without substance. So next time the royals want to soften their image, grab a rescue dog, show some heart, and save the purebred prince for the rearview mirror. Because in today's world, kindness wins hearts, not curated cuteness. Oh dear, Prince William. If the goal was to show the world your softer side, surrounding yourself with a squad of pedigreed breeder-born puppies on your birthday, was not it. Instead of, oh, you got uh-oh, and what was meant to be a warm and fuzzy PR glow-up quickly spiraled into what experts now call the Great Puppy Faux Pas. Let's break it down. While rescue shelters across the UK are bursting at the seams with dogs dreaming of a second chance, His Royal Highness is out here staging a Labrador Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous shoot. The optics? Rough. The message? Woefully tone-deaf. And somewhere in a quiet corner of the castle, Camilla is calmly sipping her tea with her adopted rescue pup like, bless his heart. But all is not lost. There's still hope for our soon-to-be king to trade the breeder-bred fluff for a bona fide redemption arc. Picture this. William rolls up to a local shelter, sleeves rolled, petting scrappy mutts named Dave and Biscuit, advocating for animal welfare like a royal superhero with a squeaky toy. Now that's a photo op. Not only would it silence the critics, it might finally get him trending for the right reasons. Because let's face it, people are tired. Tired of staged royal photo shoots, tired of PR fluff, literal and figurative, and especially tired of the monarchy acting like it's 1892 instead of 2025. We want substance, compassion, leaders who don't just pose with privilege but champion purpose. So William, here's your royal cue. Ditch the puppy parade of privilege and show us you're more than a glossy heir with a golden retriever filter. Be bold, be real, be the future king that rescues more than dogs. Rescue your image while you're at it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. It's your host, Tyler. Love you all. Goodbye.